Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of January 19th through the 25th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again, and the first card that you have coming up is for Monday, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is just telling me that you have a situation right now, Sagittarius, on Monday that the normal stresses and strains of everyday life that would normally be a Monday, you kind of have a break from them this Monday. So I'm not sure what's going on there. If you're playing hooky from work, starting vacation, if you have a snow day, I'm not sure what's happening there. But there is some kind of break from the normal stresses and strains that you would have on that day. You will be picking those back up again later. But for right now, you don't have to worry about them. Gives you a chance to kind of regroup and just rest. So Tuesday, what we have coming up for you is we have the Two of Clubs in reverse. Now, Two of Clubs in reverse just tells me that you're procrastinating on a decision, and this is a certain type of decision that you're procrastinating on Tuesday. You have to decide between two different things, and these two things are both things that are very important to you and that you have a lot of feeling about. Now, it could be that you're deciding between two different potential lovers or two different lovers. Or, because I've seen that come up before several times, or it could be that you're deciding between two different projects or hobbies that you are very passionate and intense about. The thing about this decision is, if you don't decide on one or the other, because each of these takes a certain amount of energy and effort to move forward and to have progress with, if you don't decide on one or the other, you won't get to make progress with either one of these situations or these people. So even though it's hard to let go of either one of these because you care greatly about both of them, it is a situation where you're going to have to let go of one to be able to move forward with either one of them. So that's what I see going on Tuesday, and I see you really procrastinating on this decision. I see you having a really hard time with it. And so let's see, on Wednesday, what we have is we have the Falling Tower coming in. And the Falling Tower really is a continuation of a story. And the Falling Tower is a continuation of a story that starts out with you being in a situation that felt very safe and secure and like it could last indefinitely, and then being ejected suddenly and unexpectedly from that situation. Okay, now that would have been like the Tower card coming up would have indicated that situation. And that situation by Wednesday is already in the past for you. But on Wednesday, what's happening is you've got your feet back under you. You're starting to recover from being ejected from that other situation. And now you're starting to look around and you're starting to realize that there are other opportunities out there available to fill the holes that getting ejected from the other situation made in your life. And that those other opportunities are actually better than what you were doing before. So that's really a very good card to actually have come up. Now, Sagittarius, for Thursday, we have the Six of Clubs in reverse. And the Six of Clubs in reverse is just telling me that on Thursday you're working on a project that not only will benefit yourself when it's complete, but will also benefit other people as well. I don't see you finishing this project yet on Thursday, but I do see you putting some time and some effort into it on that day. So Sagittarius, on Friday, what we have coming up is the Page of Clubs. So this just means that somebody is going to be bringing you some kind of inspiration today. And it may be that they're consciously passing along this inspiration to you, or it may be, for most of you, I'm feeling like about 70% of you, give or take, are actually gathering this inspiration from this person without them even realizing it. There's somebody in your life on Friday that as you watch them, and as you watch them handle the situations in their life, you become inspired to do a better job with situations in your life. Okay, so that's Friday. Saturday, what we have coming up is we have the Hierophant. I'm not sure why I started saying it like that, but anyway, I do. Not sure where that came from. So Saturday, you have the Hierophant coming in, and this is, wow, this is actually a personality this time. It's very rare that I have the Hierophant show up as a personality. So whenever I see the Hierophant come in as a personality, let's see, what does that mean? Okay, so Saturday you're going to be seeing somebody that is definitely an authority figure, probably in the spiritual arena, although I don't feel like for all of you it's going to be in a spiritual arena. For some of you it's actually going to be in a business arena. I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking seminars or classes where you're going to be, this person is actually going to be like in the front of the room, and I'm seeing, you know how they rent those hotel rooms for sessions like this. That's actually the picture that's coming to mind, like those kind of conventions or seminars. So I'm seeing a lot of you studying under this person who has a lot of accumulated wisdom and accumulated know-how on Saturday. Not all of you. There's like 30% of you that when the Hierophant shows up, this just means that you're doing things kind of the old-fashioned way. You're following some old traditions, and you're doing things kind of out of nostalgia, like the way your mom and dad might have done them, following some old memories. And really this is a nostalgia thing for you, and it's also a way of honoring some people that came before you, whether it's your mom and dad or whether it's other people in your family, or even other people that came before you in some other discipline that you're following, some other organization that you're a part of. But you're doing something, it's not the normal modern way of doing it, and it's specifically in memory or in recognition of people who came before you. So that's Saturday. And then Sunday, what we have coming up for you, Sagittarius, is we have the Six of Coins in reverse. And the Six of Coins in reverse just really, this really just means that this is your chance to be the generous person, Sagittarius. This is your chance to help somebody out. There's going to be somebody that shows up in your life on Sunday, and I believe this is going to be actually completely unexpected when they show up in your life. And you are just going to feel compelled to help them in some way, whether it's giving them money or whether it's being a shoulder for them to cry on. But I do feel like for the majority of you Sagittarius on Sunday, this has to do with giving money. So I'm actually I'm actually seeing that for a lot of you, this is going to be something to do with church or with some kind of spirituality. I'm actually getting a picture of I don't know if you had this in church when you were a little girl. I went to a Catholic church, and every once in a while they would have Missionary Sunday. And so the missionary would come in from whatever country he had been working in and would tell stories about his work in these other countries. And so one donation would be the regular donation, and then one donation would be strictly to go to that missionary and to the work that that person was doing somewhere else. So I'm getting this picture of like Missionary Sunday. So I feel like that your generosity has to do with furthering spiritual things, and possibly even focused enough to be furthering one particular person's spiritual things. But for the most part, and that's, you know, one person is going to be a smaller section of you, maybe like 30%, focusing on one person's spiritual mission. But I do feel like most of you, this generosity is going to have spiritual overtones to it. Okay, so Sagittarius, that is your week. For those of you who would like to book a session with me, you need to know that I do more than psychic tarot reading. I also do spiritual healing as well as mediumship work. Check out my website. I'm at amista, amista.info, I-N-F-O. Once you're there, should you decide that you would like to work with me, please give me a call or Skype me or text me or email me, and we will set up a session with you as soon as we possibly can. And then for the rest of you, I'll just see you next week. Everyone have a fabulous week. Peace out.